I heard, start that shit back up. Hey, y'all. Welcome to my spiritual healing journey, Lotus Evolutions 369. My name is Cynthia, and I am an intuitive reader. Okay? I am an intuitive reader, meaning I use my intuition to pick up on energy and frequency to be able to receive messages from our whatever is going on in the collective energy. Right, so that means I operate on vibrational frequency. So I'm able to basically tell a story based off of what I feel. Okay, what I'm feeling, what vibrational frequency I'm feeling, and what is being disclosed to me mentally, right? Throughout my spiritual gifts. Okay, um, I was drawn to look at y'all. They telling me something. It's another person in this story. For some reason, this Scorpio person wants to talk. The forgiveness card is key. Okay, they said remove these. Something about that has to stay. That stays. This is important. Boom. Okay, thank you. I knew it was something, y'all. Seven of Swords when I turn this over. They said pick up the deck. 10 of Wands. This is how I picked it up. Oh, man, I gotta get a better camera, y'all. God damn. 10 of Wands, 5 of Pentacles. Right? Okay. Somebody is down and out. And I'm getting that it is as masculine. It's attempting to be deceptive. They said, shuffle that deck. So, this karmic reading. Thank you. I just heard that very loud, very clear. This is a karmic reading. They telling me to move so much stuff. Wait a minute. Pause for a second. The talent lead us out there. That's important. Yes, ma'am. Okay. So we're telling a story of a karmic. This karmic is asking for forgiveness or seeking forgiveness from decisions or choices that was once made. This karmic, I get this karmic was not attacking them, this masculine. Let's see, I can put it right there. Boom. No, you gotta stay right there because that is the two of y'all. So okay. No, damn, I don't think I can move this back. Okay, they said move that. Okay. All right, y'all. Look. I need the story to flow correctly because if not, thank you. I need to be balanced. Thank you. I need balance. So Libra is important. Balanced energy is important. Especially if this is going to be a karmic reading. I need the energy to be completely balanced on the table. They say, ring the bell. Ring me alone. So ring the bell. Y'all. Sometimes I don't know what I'm picking up on when I hop on this table. And mind you, this is going straight through. This is like video number like 3 or 4. I don't fucking know. I'm rolling with it. Okay. This is a karmic reading. They said fire. Something about put that fire on. Put that fire on. Amber. I heard frankincense and myrrh. Like that. Put that fire. That's a different. Oh, hold up. I gotta pause and set that up. All right, y'all. That do not smell. It don't stink. It actually kind of smells. I don't know, earthy. All right, look, y'all. Look. I'm stuttering. So that must be significant. Somebody might stutter. I'm getting masculine energy. Now, I said this was going to be a karmic reading. However, I'm picking up both like good and bad men. It's two different men. Okay? Now, mind you, this is still a continuation of the previous story. We in the present, right? And I just read on the masculine situation. I read on that was actually the divine feminine situation. That is presently happening now. we're reading into the karmic that was affecting. Well, actually, it was affecting both masculine and feminine because they were mirroring each other. So, in that previous reading, and this song is important. I'm gonna turn it down. Um, the two of them have experienced hurt, right? Both masculine and feminine in the same way, right? They both were betrayed or they had some tricks or shit done to each other by whoever their person or previous persons were, okay? Now the karmics want to talk because it's more than one side to every story. I heard it's more than one way to skin a cat. I just heard that. So that may be important. Okay. They said flip the reversal, flip the rows of these cards. So they're telling me to put the tarantula at the bottom and the panther on top. The bat was on the bottom and the scorpion was on top. So now it's telling me something about their character. Ancestors want to speak about or the higher ups beyond the ancestors. I'm getting divine realm, the angels, spirit guides, creator of all things. I heard that. Freak accident. I just heard that. They said put these down. This person is in a 10 of wands. They're in despair. And a card tried to peek out. It didn't. It definitely tried to peek out. They said put it on top of the can. Boom. Okay. I'm getting past life energy. So this is a karmic past life story. Apparently it's a carryover into the present day story because you guys are repeating some kind of cycle or completing some kind of cycle. I'm getting like being in school, high school, leveling up in terms of the school of earth or in the process of earth. Uh, she's pregnant, having twins. The feminine, divine femininity is either already pregnant or going to be pregnant, and she's going to have twin boys. That for some reason, I don't know why that came up. I was fidgeting with it though. For some reason, everything happens for a reason. It's never anything said for nothing. Selkis, healing. I was drawn to the Egyptian cards, so and I heard divine doors. Let's just set them there. Okay. Healing and meditation. The two of you have been healing through meditation. The divine masculine, divine feminine. That's how we're going to have to label it so that you guys can follow the story. The two of you are healing. You two are completing some type of or using some forms of like meditation or mental union and power, telepathy. You two are using some type of mental communication to guide each other or steer each other through your karmic cycles, through your, it's like I'm hearing trials, oh fuck, scorched trials, Hunger Games. Those two are important. I heard Dune. Something about trilogies. I heard Star Wars. We're now hosting an intergalactic kegger. That was Men in Black. What the fuck? Aliens. That's we going somewhere. Okay. This is like past. Oh, and I say aliens and look at the man, y'all. He has an alligator for a head, right? Sobek. I believe his name is Sobek. Sobek. Aliens, y'all. We call them aliens. However, I heard Nephilim. They were not the Nephilim. They were called Nephilim. They were considered to be giants. I heard Gods of Egypt. Go. They said go watch the movie Gods of Egypt. It will put you or give you an idea of what we mean. That's they're talking to me. Um. Uh, I heard stand in your power. Stand in your power. He's holding a staff. He's standing firm. He has his key. He's in conscious awareness. Meaning he is complete. Okay? The serpent is completely encircled. It's a complete circle, so he is complete. I'm getting time traveler, time travelers, divine right, timeline jumping, time travelers. Timeline jumping is time travelers. They are one and the same. It's just different terminology, different word. I'm drawn to the cat and the snake in the bottom. 33, y'all. Sorry. 11:15. I'm sorry. In the previous video, I kept saying 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 33, 3, 3, 3, 3. And then I looked down and I'm like, I know I seen the code that had 33 on it. Where did I see that code? I just picked up this code. 33. Look at the cat and the snake. I heard snakes in the grass. The cats will see. Keep trying to with me. Okay. Something significant about cats. Someone is wise, wisdom, tapped in, connected to, I heard ethereal realms. Okay. The divine feminine is enlightening. She's waking up conscious. She's bringing in the gift of the new. It says one Ra. I got Ira. Ira. Era. I says when it's short. Era. What does era sound like? Era. She's bringing in the divine gift. The Christ consciousness of the next era, generation. Because I remember this is a karmic past life reading. However, they're giving me the story. Okay, the background. Look, the history riding with it. She is bringing enlightenment. She's waking people up. The karmics, thank you. I knew it was going somewhere. The karmics do not want this to happen. Excuse me. The divine feminine is gifted. Lord, my hair, sorry. I need to wash my face. My hair is itching my face. They fucking with me. I'm seeing me playing. I'm not. This divine this divine feminine is tapped in. She's connected to realms beyond realms. Okay. Hermitage. I'm getting heritage. Now I know that's not what that means. Hermitage. Koshu. Honshu. I'm actually going to look that one up. For some reason, I kind of feel like I heard death. Oh, sorry. 20. I heard death. Yo, I heard death. I don't know if it's right. God of the moon, time and knowledge. His name means traveler. Traveler. I'm gonna tell you why I picked up death. One, I was getting all these death energy through the previous readings, right? I picked up death because look at the person. He's green and all. He looks wrapped up like a mummy, right? How even though I know that, okay, people of that time were green. They were different colors, right? They were different. Y'all, just go with it, okay? Just go with it. Okay. I be having questions too sometimes, like, wait, go with it. Open your mind, right? Become enlightened. I like knowledge. I seek knowledge. So I'm teaching y'all. I'm teaching me. I'm learning too. We in this shit together, okay? Let's keep it a bean. Okay. Let me read the card. I told you I was picking up death, right? That's not what the card. And I said, I know this is not what the card means. God of the moon, time and knowledge. His name means traveler, the wanderer. Khonshu is the admiral of human destinies. So I'm getting destiny swapping, right? And it's crazy because when I put the deck down, I laid the shit directly across the top of the fucking karmic cards, right? And the card that's on top is exploration. So what I'm getting is these karmics call themselves being like somewhat, I guess, tapped in, or they were tapped in. They probably were gifted too. They have fallen from divine right, is what I heard. They have cursed themselves, they hex themselves, and attempting to curse and hex you. And when I'm getting you, I'm getting you as in plural, as in you all, the divine masculine, divine feminine. I said I was going to refer to them in that manner, in that way. Okay. Now, let me finish reading because I'm being pulled to another deck of cards that's not sitting out here. So allow me to finish reading this first, and I will grab the next deck of cards that is connected to this, and I see them. Thank you, Lord, because it was already out. Let me see. Khonshu is the admiral of human destinies. He is depicted as a mummified young child. Fuck. He represents the synthesis of the beauty of youth. Somebody's trying to do a shut up spell. You shut up. Shut don't go up. Prices do. Take my advice and you shut up too. Yo! I fucking can't. Okay. This shit is childish. Okay. This shit was funny though. Alright. Sorry, hold on. I apologize, y'all. I told you you like a mummy though, right? I said death. Mummified. What did they do to mummies? They were already deceased. Mummification is a process of burying or burial process for the bodies. How they allow the bodies to decompose. They honored the body. They blessed the body. They anointed the body to preserve the body, to preserve the energy. They gave it items or material so that the energy can be absorbed into the material and represent the material gains of this world, this earth. It wasn't meant for them to be robbed or stolen, because all they shit was taken, because we have grave robbers and they call themselves archaeologists. No disrespect, because I really do like watching the studies, because I love learning about history and looking at the different ways that, you know, the world has evolved and how different tribes and, you know, people lived. I do love learning about their lives. However, at the same time, how the fuck do you know he wasn't dead? Right? Now, granted, I know there are some first-hand accounts where people wrote their stories down. I heard a book. Somebody's going to write a book. People write their stories down. So they found things. They found artifacts that tell people stories, and it demonstrates and expresses their lives. Yet you also have to understand their energy is in those items. They use those items on a daily basis. Right? That's how, like, you can get a piece of pottery and they can actually play the pottery. The pottery has picked up vibration of frequency when it's being created. The smoothness, the wells, the rounds, and the lines or whatever it could be. If it's done correctly, they can read or listen to or run a phonograph across crystal and pick up sounds, or pick across the surfaces of these items and pick up vibrational sounds. Right? What was going on at the time that it was being created that can give you a first-hand account to make out sounds and languages and things of that nature. It's levels to this shit. I'm going back because I go off on tangents, y'all. Like, and us explore, right? And that is what your the divine masculine, divine feminines I'm getting spirit guides like about them. Okay. The previous generation, past life versions of them, like about who they are now. Okay. Now, it says he represents a synthesis of the beauty of youth, the archetype of youthful amazement and spontaneity. Like other child deities, he symbolizes the potential that lies in all of us. Be open to new ideas and be brave and be bold in facing up to the unknown that presents itself to you. Possibility of journeys that take you away from your comfort zone. In love, you may experience new favorable beginnings. Okay? Now, I said I was doing a karmic read because the karmics want to talk. The karmics want to be nosy. They want to see into the lives. They want to look into the future. They want to see into the lives. So I'm getting somebody's doing readings. They miss you. Because the song is playing, I miss you like every day. Wanna be with you, but it's something. So I said I was reading the comments because I'm not about to uh put their business out here. That's how y'all play games, and I can tell you they about to be in the Six of Wands, motherfucker. All right, they about to be on their shit. Right, your ass about to be in this motherfucking Nine of Swords. All right, I don't want to read on karmic energy, but you is. No, that's what I heard. Okay, judgment. Judgment. Okay. Your spirit guides, the divine masculine, divine feminine, your spirit guides, your past lives, past selves, whatever. It definitely has something to do with or connectivity to. And they told me to do a separate reading. This is just for the divine masculine, divine feminine. They want me to come back to these cards and do a reading for the two of you once this is done. Since we reading future energy, because I said past, present, and future. This is apparently future energy. So this is what is getting ready to transpire. And as they said karmic. So karmic said, I want to talk. You wanted to talk so damn bad. You wanted to jump out there so damn bad. Look what is crowning your fucking energy. Judgment. Judgment of how you treated the divine feminine, judgment of how you treated the divine masculine, judgment of how you just treat anybody. Judgments. King of Wands, I'm getting Six of Swords. And it's funny because the song that's playing is Beyonce, I miss you. I miss you like every day. Wanna be with you. Hope you're okay. Right? It was so simple. It's a feeling. Why can't it just go away? I want to go away. You know what I'm saying? These karmics wanted to look into your future to see where you were going and where you were getting ready to transpire to because they miss you, right? They miss you. They want you to come back. You said, fuck that. Six of Swords. You turned your back on them. They feel like you turned your back on them. Now look at these fucking cards. What do you notice? The King of Wands is facing a totally different direction. He came out first. The Six of Swords came out second. That's a woman and a child in the boat, and the man is rowing them the fuck away. They in the Six of Swords. Swords cut your ass up. They're in hurt feelings. They're taking action. They're turning around and they're walking the fuck away. Right? And mind you, they're on water. That means they're in heavy, broken emotions. They like, I'm over this shit. You done stand my shit up. You done poke holes on my motherfucking boat. Sir, can you please help me get to the other side? Right? They roll. Fuck that. Roll away from this. Roll away from that shit. Yo, I am sorry because it's time. Spirit said, fuck that. We're not letting that shit go down like that. We about to step in and take action. You mad. These karmics, I only think of you on 2 occasions. It's day and night. So they are obsessing over you, right? They're watching. Yo, I can't make this shit the fuck up, y'all. I want to make it right. I want to offer you this peace offering. I want to make it right. Please come back to me, right? I miss you like every day. Now he talking about what? What the fuck song is this? I only think of you on 2 occasions. Day and night. I'm thinking about you all day and all fucking night. I want to take action. I want to tell you how much I love you. I want to tell you how much I miss you. I want to tell you how much I fuck up. It's like love woman energy. I'm sorry. And remember, the reading is being crowned in forgiveness. Okay? Being crowned in forgiveness. It says, he that covereth his sins shall not prosper. So that means if you were not being honest with yourself and honest with the persons, hold on, because they saying took this shit up. Girl, y'all, this shit gonna trip me out. I'm sorry, because I'm saying my reflection of a glass. They said tilt this up. My glasses are important. They said lean forward. Oh shit. Lean forward. Say this. The reflection in the glass. Look at my glasses. You can see the reflection of myself. Reflection on this side, reflection on that side. And I'm getting like the angel and the demons on your shoulder. You had the consciousness to know what you was doing. You knew what was going to happen when you did it. Yet you did it anyway, expecting a different result, which is insanity, which is what they mean when they say you are obsessed, because you're not looking through the correct lens. You're divided, you're split. Now they told me to tilt my camera up and put my face in the camera and say that. Y'all. Now, and mind you, this is the first time I'm really looking up, paying attention, because I ain't really been looking at the camera. I've been looking at the damn cards. Every now and then I look up, you know what I'm saying? But I'm really into this shit. I'm reading the story to y'all. You got me? Hold on, y'all. This person or your karmics are in despair. I've been holding this. They're in despair because they're watching you be in the 6 of Wands. They're watching you getting ready to step into the spotlight. Some of you are already shining, right? Some of you are already doing the shit you supposed to be doing. Pause, y'all. What fucking song is this? What is, pause, y'all. I think I got it. Love TKO. I'm like, I know this fucking song. Looks like another love TKO. He said, I think I'm about to let her go. Now, I don't know the words of the song. For some reason, that part is important. What you think about it, guys? Hold on, y'all. Let me get some words. Let me get some of the verse. Let me get some of the verse. I try to take control of the love, and love took control of me. Of a 2-time lover. You know what's crazy, y'all? I'm leaning closer so I can hear the words to the song. And it's like the closer I get, the lower I can't hear. It's like they purposefully are turning parts of the song down. And the parts that they want me to hear, I can hear clear as shit. Which is crazy. It's like somebody playing with my ear. Right? These karmics they're sad. And I'm saying forgiveness. Forgiveness is given to those who forgive themselves, who hold themselves accountable. He that cometh, right? Right? He that cometh, right? He that covereth his sins shall not prosper. He that cometh to the Lord shall be saved. We talked about the Lord. They said reflection in the glass. Go look at yourself in the mirror. Hold yourself, and they said sit there right there, accountable. Stop trying to hide what you did. Stop trying to deny what you did, how you did it, who you did it with, why you did it. Stop singing the shoulda, coulda, wouldas. Nobody gives a fuck about that. Be accountable. Own your actions. Own your energy. You cannot cover up or put on a facade or pretend that you were not that person. That was you. You want a pastor now? That means you are a shadow of yourself. What? Own yourself. Why are you walking in the shadows? If that's where you want to splurge, do you, boo. I don't give a fuck. Right? Not my business. Not for me. I don't even want to read on karmics. They said, do your fucking job. And I said, yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Whomever you are. Yes, I got you. I don't want no problems. I'm going to do it. And they telling me, shut the fuck up. Yes. Girl, shut the fuck up. That's what I mean. My babe. Whoever this is, yo, I'm telling you, it's like talking to myself. On a different level, though. Okay? Okay. You have to confess your sins. You want forgiveness? Forgive yourself. How do you forgive yourself? Confess your fucking sins. Forgive yourself for not operating in your divine light, doing what the fuck you knew you were supposed to be doing, and acting the way you supposed to have been acting, and carrying on the way you know you was designed to carry on. Now, if you chose the karmic path, and that was what you were supposed to learn, that was your lesson. Do your fucking lesson and learn that shit. What the fuck was I supposed to learn? Grow up. And you know how you gonna grow up? Because this divine masculine, this divine feminine, they passed their test, they moved on. They attempted to help you. You didn't want the help. Or you wasn't getting the message. You was tearing them down and trying to build yourself up. So it's like energy valve. You feeding off the energy. You making them feel bad, make you feel good. Because you're in control. He said, I tried to take control of love. Love took control of me. Now you sitting up here, regret, Nine of Swords, regretting and sad and in despair and frustrated. And I already, y'all, when I tell you I'm telling my fucking story, I know the cross watchers is fucking watching me. 33 on the clock. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. And so, of course, they're going to take everything I'm saying personal, as if I'm talking about them. And I am referring to my karmic masculine, right? Right? Let's call a spade since we out here on this table. It was a general reading for all karmics. This divine masculine and this divine feminine, your stories are echoing each other. Y'all true twins. Y'all true mirror images of each other. The two of you are, I heard past life suspects. What the fuck? Past life suspects? What the fuck is that? Prospects. Past life prospects. I was like, what? They said suspects first. I heard that. Somebody else said prospects. You're upset and you're sad because you watching them move on. You turned your back on them first. The cards don't lie. Judgment was called. You went to court. They said, I took this shit to court. That bitch did me wrong. I'm gonna fuck her life up. She hurt my feelings. I'm gonna take her ass to court. Be mindful, be careful what you ask for is what I'm hearing. Somebody got legal issues. I'm saying the card from the Kipper deck. That was in the Kipper deck. That was like the first reading because it's a whole story and shit, right? Divine stepped in. That hand floating in the middle of the fucking air. Spirit stepped in, right? They're like, no, fuck that. Judgment was called. Boom. The Karmics called judgment because they felt like they were being treated unfairly because the divine masculine and the divine feminine put a fucking energy back. What the fuck do you mean? You're hurting me. Remember, the first card that came out from the Egyptian gods oracle that was healing. The divine feminine said, fuck that, I'm healing. I'm not doing this shit with you no more. I'm walking away. I love myself enough. Her making that move, taking that step, created a chain reaction. Y'all, thank you, God. Oh my God, for confirmation, y'all. Her making that step created a reaction, a divine reaction. It was like it triggered something in the ethers and the atmosphere. It's like it sent out a spark. I heard all spark. Transformers. Robots in disguise. What the fuck? Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Turtles in a half shell. Turtle power. That's important. Childhood. Youth. I heard 90s, 80s. They say, remember Kids Journal? Yes, yes, yes. Or somebody is in love. Can I save that information for later? Because I feel like that information is future relationship information between that divine masculine and divine feminine. Okay, I heard yes, okay. Harmy's called judgment because divine masculine and divine feminine turn their back on her, right? Source stepped in because some kind of, I mean, I heard what is it? I heard shit. Interference. Somebody was interfering. And because you call judgment, source is gonna go back and look at everything and run the whole tape back. Boom, 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 boom. So it was like I'm hearing spiritual court. You all were taken to spiritual. What the fuck? You all were taken to spiritual court, and the divine feminine. So take it how it resonates. I don't fucking know. I just want to get this shit out now because the divine feminine took that spark or took that step to walk away, it created a chain reaction, which created like it sent like a shockwave, boof, into the ethers, the atmosphere, and then the enlightening card is underneath of that shit. Enlightening. It's like she woke up. She was like, fuck this. I'm not doing this shit no more. I did this already. So it said she learned her lesson. Hell yeah, she did. Yo, I did. Fuck you, man. She learned her lesson. And they said, don't worry. They said, don't worry about anything. I'm hearing your ancestors now. Don't worry about anything. Everything's going to be all right. Everything is working out in your favor because spiritual court ruled in your favor. Divine masculine, divine feminine. You get ready to be sitting in the spotlight, baby. And the karmics are in despair. They're getting ready to watch you celebrate being a nine of pentacles with the love of your life. Oh my God. The tower that they wanted you to get is reversed. It's being sent back to them. I heard no kids. And then I just heard you getting the night. You getting fucked tonight. You getting fucked tonight. What that shit say? Y'all. No Vaseline. What the fuck? With no Vaseline. Okay. Baby, keep coming out. Son, are you ready? Yes, I'm ready. Know how to love you. Y'all, this shit crazy. They telling me stop right here. Don't even read no more. Than even worth. It's not even worth exploring any more of what is going to happen to these karmics. What I'm getting is that they already know what it is. They already know what's up. And spirit is not even letting me see or be privy to it. It's like they put in the shade down. They say you gonna see firsthand. You don't need to know. It's gonna apparently whatever their punishment is, they let the punishment fit the crime. Whatever their punishment is, they are going to see it and it's going to happen firsthand, and it's just gonna be that. I heard Death Becomes Her. That was a satirical movie. The and this girl, she said, I'm ready to learn. Hold on, they said pause that. And okay, pause that song. Apparently gotta play that song back. Um the spirit was saying, sorry y'all, because I'm jumping all over these. You called judgment on a situation when you were the culprit. You were the main one that caused the initial rift or caused a problem. We sent you a blessing, or we sent you something, or you made an agreement. You violated your soul contract. Thank you. That's what I got. You violated your soul contract and you expected to get something good from it. We're not reading on that anymore. That's what they say. We're not reading on that anymore. You get no more play. And they said turn. Ooh. Damn. Where the fuck the card go? Y'all, the card just shot out my hand. I don't even know. It's under the table somewhere. They said turn to right, turn around. I wish I could do that shit to you in real life. Transformation. So it was a reason why that card jumped out my hand like that. And I went to put the deck down. Alchemical force. Stability and equilibrium. Okay. And it's underneath it. Okay. So, y'all, this card jumped out my hand like that for a reason. I'm being told to stop this reading so that I can begin the second part or read the second part. They're telling me, they said, don't put these away. Don't put these cards away. Just start a new video. So, like, comment, subscribe. I don't know what the fuck. I don't care. This is Lotus Evolutions 369. My page is My Spiritual Healing Journey, Lotus Evolutions 369. Y'all already know what I say to y'all. With light, love, and positive energy. You know what I'm saying? I'm sending you peace, love, light, and positive energy all day, every day. What else? Peace, I say I'm gonna say peace. I'll be right back. Okay, I'll be right back.